Welcome.
How are you? Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Bob.
Yeah.
And congratulations on your retirement.
You sound happy that I'm getting.
No,
wow.
I just like the closer that we get to the age that we're going to be able to retire, it's like it is congratulatory because you've done the thing that you've loved your whole life, and now you're going to be able to hang out with your grandkids more, and you've got a new one on the way, right?
We got one, a blessing, coming up in April because my daughter had problems getting pregnant, and so she had another baby through a deal, and then suddenly she just got pregnant.
Oh,
so it's just it's
awesome.
a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. So we'll have 5 of them running around. So I need to be a full-time granddad.
Is the best part of being a grandfather that you get to enjoy the playing and the fun, but then you get to send them home? Is that fun?
Yeah, and you just look, you got to take these kids, but it's fun for a while. It wears you out though. After
Take 'em
about
back.
it,
Take 'em back.
you think, how in the heck do we do this as parents?
well, we were younger.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
Are
that's
you the
it.
kind of granddad that gives them sugar and then sends them home?
Constantly cupcakes, salt,
Oh, yeah.
ice cream. You got to
yeah.
do all
My
that kind of
dad's
stuff.
the caffeine dad.
Yeah.
Oh, caffeine.
He's like, oh, do you want a Coke? Sure, you can have that.
Mommy says I can't have 10 Reese's peanut butter cups.
It's interesting. Of course, I cut my teeth here at WIVK up there on Bearden Hill. So this kind of reminds me of the days when you get up in the middle of the night to come in to go to work. So I admire what you guys do every day.
Well,
Thank you, Bob.
thanks.
Well, we know you listen. You
Oh,
said
yeah.
you've told us before you listen. Now, do you play Lucky 7 every morning? Do you try to win the contest?
I kind of play along with you, but
Sure.
I haven't actually tried this.
Well, you hold on a second. We're going to play Lucky 5 with Bob Kesling.
Lucky 5, okay.
And the cool thing about this is they're all questions about you. So I hope you get them right in a couple of minutes when we play that.
I hope they're true.
Man, 26 years calling all these games. How do you make a decision like that? Is it just is it something God told you? Is it something you just
Yeah, it was funny. I had circled when I took the job at Tennessee. I'd circled 20 years, and at the end of when I turned 65, that'll be a good time to retire. But I got to 65, and I said, "Well, heck, I'm still love doing this. I'm going to keep doing it." So every year at the end of basketball season, we would sit down, the Vol Network and UT. We'd sit down, and they'd say, "Do you want to keep going?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to keep going another year." So every year by year. We did that. But now for this year, UT needed to know, we don't want you just to drop the mic on us and leave us in a lurch. We want
Right.
to have, so how much can you commit to? And I was really not comfortable saying I'm going to be here for 3 or 5 because I didn't know if I was or could, health and all those type things. And I thought I might have grandkids. And, it's every year since 1974 or so, every weekend I've been doing SEC games or UT games. I haven't been home. I mean,
Right.
football and basketball. And Tammy, my wife, was there just to kind of run the show. And I thought, I need to be a full-time grad. I miss so much with my kids, Allison and Melissa, that I just got tired of thinking I'm going to miss a bunch of games with because they played football every Saturday, and I missed every single game. So I need to start doing that.
Oh, wow. So you get to go be a part of that now?
Oh, yeah.
You get to actually watch?
My grandkids might not like that, but I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Somebody in your family has got to play T-ball because that is the funniest thing to watch
Oh,
on
we've
a
done that.
Saturday morning.
We've been through
my
that.
gosh,
We-
they hit the ball, they run to third, and then they run to first, and then second, and then home. It's great.
Bob, what I need you to work on, we're working on this with Nancy. We need you to learn to say no because here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to go to T-ball or you're going to go to these little league games or whatever, and they're going to say, here's a microphone, go to town, Bob. And then you're going to be back working again. So you need to.
I've been through the T-ball. It's like herding cats.
It really is.
I mean, the ball goes to the outfield, and 10 guys go running after the same ball. So
It's the greatest thing ever.
we've been there.
Wow.
Been there to done that.
So, we're going to get through this football season, which, by the way, what a high to end on.
Yeah, it's
Holy
been,
cow.
Well, I had a meeting with Coach Heupel and Coach Barnes on a Wednesday. And I told Coach Heupel when I wrapped up our meeting to tell him about what I was doing, and because I wanted to do it at the end of the year, drop the mic at the end of the year, and UT said no, we don't want to do that, but I didn't want to be part of the story. I mean, like this week, I wanted the focus to be on Tennessee playing Mississippi State, but they decided no, we're going to announce this, whether you like it or not, we're going to announce it. I said okay. So anyway, I talked to Coach Heupel on Wednesday, and I said, now listen. John Ward went out in '98 with a national championship. I expect nothing less from you, big boy.
Ooh. Oh, man.
No, he said he was going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, speak that into existence.
we put that goal up there for him. He said he's going to do it. So I
We're
can't
ready
wait
for
for that.
that.
Oh, we are.
So, we play something called Lucky 7 every morning, which you play along in your car. This morning, we're going to do a version of Lucky 5.
Okay.
And it's all Bob Kesling trivia. But here's the deal. We're not taking callers. You are the only contestant. So there's no prize at all. Retirement.
That's the usual deal.
There's zero prize.
I'm involved
Bob,
with
you
no
get
prizes
nothing
involved. I
except
get nothing.
pride from this.
Yeah, okay.
Remember how it works? If you get a question right, you're going to hear, let's get the right noise. You're going to hear this. That's the ding ding. And if you get one wrong, you hear this.
Okay.
All right. So do you have question 1, Nancy?
I do.
As we play Lucky 5 with Voice of the Vols, Bob Kesling.
How many years did you work sitting beside John Ward?
I was there 15 years as his spotter, but I was also there for 2 other years as the film editor on the Bill Battle show. Now,
Wow.
Film editor it's not a really big deal. Film editor was all the footage used to be shot on film for the coaches' shows. When they stopped the cameras, the film cameras, it put a flash frame in the film, and I had to take a pair of scissors and cut that flash frame out and then glue it back together.
Oh,
I
wow.
got paid $15 a game.
Wow.
And Ward thought I was overpaid. So
Yeah. Have you got it raised? Have you got it raised since then?
not much.
All right, we're playing Lucky
Have
5.
you guys gotten a raise lately?
Gosh, I hope. Question 2 on Lucky 5 with Bob Kesling.
You called 6 of Pat Summitt's national championship games. What year did she win her first national championship?
1987.
Dang.
Doing great so far.
You know so much about yourself.
Here's the deal. Great thing about Coach Summit that people don't understand. Everybody now just thinks she was this overnight success, and then she just came in and started winning championships. Of course, she took the job when she was a graduate assistant. She was in grad school when she started coaching, and then they were playing at alumni gym. But she went to the Final Four 7 times before she won her first national championship.
Dang.
But people don't realize that.
Yeah.
And so at the end of that 7th time, she kind of reevaluated what she was doing, went to see Phil Jackson run the triangle offense for Shamiko Holtzclaw, and went to see Jim Bayon playing zone. So she kind of reinvented herself, and that led to the 87 championship.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Got 3 more questions. We're going to get through them quick. Question 3, Lucky 5 with Bob Kesling. What time were you on the air when you worked as an anchor on WBIR?
Usually 6:20 was my first newscast, and then I was on back at 11:20.
Oh, you're really good at knowing about yourself.
That's
Question
late.
4.
That's
That was
late.
an easy
What
one.
year were you hired as sports director at WIVK?
That is maybe a little bit of a tricky one because I was working here, and I would guess 1977.
Oh,
78.
we have 76, Bob.
Well, it might be 70. Well, I thought I guess that's right because I was getting ready to go to Nashville to get I was going to go to Nashville to get a baseball job at the baseball meetings, and Bobby Denton said, "We just bought a station in Nashville. Stay here and be our sports director." I said, "Okay."
Beautiful.
Yeah. So anyway, well, okay, I'll take 76 if
Okay.
you guys see it.
One more, and then a
got
bonus. One more.
Yeah.
You called the 2022 Tennessee versus Alabama game where we finally beat Alabama after all those years. What was the score of the game?
52-49.
And one last bonus question with Bob Kesling, voice of the Vols. Who is the flagship station for the Tennessee Vols?
It is WIVK 107.7, the Frog Station. So
Look at you.
anyway, it's kind of great.
You still get a check from us? Because you're really good at that.
I
You
appreciate it. I should. I need to talk to Jarnigan and get in some
There
guys
you
down
go.
to Ken Sal.
Bob Kesling, voice of the Vols. What a career. Thank you for all you've done for us.
Joey, thanks. And it's good to see you guys, and you guys do great in the morning. You keep up the tradition of WIVK and the great morning people that have been here. So
Well,
thanks for having me on.
congratulations on your Radio Hall of Fame with
Oh,
Gunner this year.
There's that
Yeah.
too.
That was really neat to have all. It was like my 2 families were there. The Vol Network family and my family at WIVK were there. So that was really special. And
Bob
I was
Kesling.
happy for Gunner.
Well, we're happy for you. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
And we'll
anytime.
talk soon. You're not going to be a stranger.
No,
We'll talk
I'm
soon.
still. I'll be around for a while. And again, I told John and Vince just a minute ago. In April, if you guys need a roving reporter to do I might be. I'll have some time on my hands.
You can fill in for one of us.
How about that?
That's right.
I don't think you want to do that. Hey, listen. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the games.
Thanks, Bob.
See ya.
Thanks.
Thanks.